New York City, Mollie Angelheart.
I've been feeling kind of crazy recently, and I'm trying not to blame it on how you've been treating me, but all of a sudden I got this profound new understanding for them psychotic bitches. You know, the ones that be slashing tires and starting fires and tapping your telephone wires, and I used to just think, damn, them some out-of-whack chicks doing it for kicks, but now I realize they just need some attention, and I am trying to hold on to my very little last bit of reality and not pass over into the world of insanity. But every time that your cell phone accidentally drops a call when I'm in the middle of pouring out my all, I am that much closer to becoming that psychotic bitch. Every time that you say, baby, I'm on my way home, and I put something pretty on and then I wait there all night alone, I am that much closer to becoming that psychotic bitch. Every time you borrow my car and you leave my ass with no fucking gas, I am that much closer to becoming that psychotic bitch. And baby, every time that you allow yourself to come before I am done, I am that much closer to becoming that psychotic bitch. With you, it's been 2 years and more tears than anybody should go through. I don't know what I need to do because I put a roof over our head. I'm damn good in bed. Hell yes, I give head. I throw down in the kitchen. Never do a lot of bitching. Help take care of your children. Do all the books and the billing. I am mad loyal. Don't need you to do my hair and nails because I'm not spoiled. I make my own money, honey. So why you still acting so fucking funny? But then again, maybe he's not acting funny. Maybe I'm just a dummy, in love with this man nearly twice my age, and well, I hope and pray we get engaged. Damn, to him am I just a phase? This is the man I want to spend the rest of my life with. Am I just a byproduct of his midlife crisis? Is he happy to be wifeless? Just one thing for me to do, recognizing this relationship I will never say I do, so I could keep this man as my boo or move on to somebody else, but who? You know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm through.
I have a very close friend who's doing life in prison, and I was there when the crime was committed, and I struggled with it a lot, so this is about that. I'm driving in my car, and my mind just rambles on. My life, it's like one continuous night. This traffic, no fucking end in sight. Bills every month pile up to new heights. I'm 25, and I'm still nobody's wife. I just can't seem to get this thing called life right. And then right at that moment, my mind, drifted to you, and I realized I got no right to complain about my life when you live it life, do it life, in prison, behind bars, and I'm casually driving in my car. And if we were to turn back life a page to an earlier phase where you and I are being robbed, and you did the unthinkable in my defense, or in our defense, or in self-defense, or in defense of the fact that you was a man, or in defense of the fact that you was real, or in defense of the fact that you had my back. You did the only thing you knew to do, which you had grew to do when you was at gunpoint. So at this point, you drew, and you killed a man in my defense, or in our defense, or in self-defense. So self-defense is how I saw it, but 12 jurors that did not appear to be your peers read back a verdict to this day still brings me to tears. Life, and now it's been 3 years, and you are an inspiration. And you keep your mind on meditation. You remind me of Job, when the Bible lost everything, including his children, and you have lost everything, including your children, still trying to be a daddy without running up that collect call tally. And I don't know how you do it, because sometimes you call me with so much wit, and you just make me laugh. But you'll never let me know the half of what it's like living life, doing life. But I know that I'm blessed that I had you. No, I mean I have you in my life. And I know I don't never have the right to complain about my free life. And now it's a year later, and it's 4 years down, life sentence to go. His letter said he does not know how he's going to deal without an attorney to help him deal. These appeals are starting to feel less and less real. He is pushing to keep the faith, but it's hard contained in this most awful place. He went on to say that he realized he's becoming institutionalized, complacent, unwilling to push up against what he's faced with, no longer has the strength to keep fighting. God, I need to write him. I want to cry, I want to scream, I want to get down on my knees and beg him, please don't lose steam. I am still on your team. I want to write a poem that would inspire him to find the strength within, to not be broken by a system that's long been broken. Stop, don't cry. He needs your strength to help him rise and in turn save lives. Damn, how would this poem go? I don't know. I don't know how to write a poem on how not to become institutionalized. And in that moment I realized I am institutionalized, complacent, unwilling to push up against what I'm faced with. No longer have the strength to keep fighting. And you know what? When it comes to poetry, I've practically stopped writing. I've stopped using my voice because I don't think I have a choice. People tell me I'm gifted. I stay quiet because I don't think I make a difference. I stand here in silence when I should be acting out in rage. And I realize I have been institutionalized by my own government's propaganda. For we went to war, and I rallied against that war for exactly 4 hours. I'm being institutionalized by television. I'm losing my own vision to advertisements of meat and dairy all day long, accompanied by a catchy little jingle song. And now, when the #1 cause of death is heart disease, I'm barely willing to say out loud, we're eating ourselves to death. Please stop. Instead, I call the cable company, order more channels, and continue to watch 1 million black baby boys in foster care or ready to adopt. But people go overseas to buy babies with more desirable complexions. In that action, sealing the fate of those baby boys to an adult life in state corrections. And I do nothing. My friend, not the only one falsely accused of a crime that he did not commit due to the fact that he fell on the wrong side of the color line, and now he's running out of time for chances for freedom, and then all he's gonna have is time. And I want to rage against the machine, but I'm not Zachary Tom. I'm just a white zombie, barely phased by my country, killing hundreds of thousands by dropping bombs. And I realize that I am institutionalized, but just maybe inside of this realization there could be some new creation, some power and freedom could be available out of knowing that I have been broken by a system that's long been broken. So I need to remember my feelings, recommit to what I am committed to. Never lose sight of what there is for me to do. Recognize complacency in its earliest stages. Never let it get to its later phases. Use my voice. Know that I have a choice. Stay fighting and never stop writing.
How y'all doing, black people? BT! Man, how many of y'all got family down south? This is beautiful. How many of y'all got family down south? I mean, in the South. Alabama, North